Let's talk about technique, right? Let's talk about how important is habits in life. You can develop good ones or bad ones. Good ones, they're there for the bad weather. They'll stay with you forever and secure you when you need them to secure you, to help you. Bad ones, well, they'll haunt you at the wrong times, at the worst times. So this story, and again, I wanted it to be a little entertaining for you. All these true boxing stories brought to you by Dynamic Striking. This was the one with Tyson. You guys would probably be interested in him. Iron Mike, he was starting to deteriorate. It didn't completely catch up to him yet, but he had left Kevin Rooney. He had left Bill Caton. He was with Don King. He was with Aaron Snowell, Jay Pride, whatever his name is. Guys that really shouldn't have been training. And so he was starting to dissipate a little bit. But on this night, it didn't matter. You know why? Because he had a guaranteed win. He had a guarantee. I know there's no such thing as a guarantee, but this was as close as you get. He was fighting Carl Williams. It was on network television. Maybe you guys remember, it was a long time ago. And Carl Williams was a world amateur champion in amateurs. I mean, he was undefeated for a while. And he was called the Truth Williams. But the truth of him was there was one habit that was never corrected. His trainer should have been arrested, quite frankly. But he never developed the habit when he threw the jab. He was a big, tall guy. The jab was going to be a very important weapon for him. He never kept his right hand up. He would drop it all the time. All the time. Matter of fact, going into the Tyson fight, if my memory serves me, he had been dropped 7 times in previous fights with the same punch, left hook, because the right hand dropped. So Tyson knew this. So no matter what, Tyson, all he knew was, I have to find a way to get close and throw a left hook, and I'm probably going home. And he was right. I mean, you couldn't miss him. It was like standing on a cliff over the Pacific Ocean and throwing a rock. You can't miss. It's going to hit water. And that's what this was. And what happened was Carl Williams, he's throwing a jab, and he drops the right hand again. So what does Tyson have to do? Well, he's got to put pressure on, he's got to close the gap, and he's got to force him to throw the jab. That's the key. So Tyson came in, forced him to throw the jab by putting pressure on. He knew he'd jab to keep him away. And then he goes underneath the jab. Carl Williams does this, drops the right. Tyson goes under the jab and comes up. Bang! Good night, baby. That was it. So I just wanted to tell you that. And for a habit, for a little bit of let me leave you guys with a good exercise if you're a fighter, an aspiring fighter, and you want to keep that up. You have a problem with it. You know what you do? I make my fighters shadow box for maybe 10 rounds with just the left hand and hold their ear, so they can't drop it. So you develop that habit of keeping it up. You might get a longer ear, a little bit, it'll come back. But you won't drop your right hand. Even when you're hitting the bag, just have a left glove and hold that ear. Bang, bang. Here it is. All right? A little bit of a good exercise for you. Hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed the story. Carl Williams did.